Here's the truth. People don't come to your flight school for a few hours of theory. That would be like sitting in the dentist chair and paying by the hour, which doesn't make any sense. We come to a flight school and we want a result. Your customers come to you for a result. They want to walk into that exam room or they want to walk into that check ride confident, calm, and ready to pass on the first try. That is the result you're giving them. Have you ever had a full day of flight training wiped out by weather? The planes are parked, the instructors are waiting, and you're watching revenue evaporate. That was me, and probably you, once or twice. Until one rainy morning changed everything for me. I found a way to turn ground school into one of the most profitable and rewarding parts of my business. And you can do it too. And today, I'll show you exactly how. Fast forward to today, and I've been running ground schools that don't just make money, they literally change people's lives. Just last month, I ran a 3.5-day instrument ground school for a couple of students who hadn't done an exam since high school. So we've got 4 students that have been putting that exam off for years. They finally passed. And one of them had never even finished high school. Another had failed the first time and was terrified to try the written exam again. But they'd all been flying for years, and that theory test had them stuck. By the end of the course, every single one of them walked out with a pass certificate. That's passing the instrument written, and they're back into the fun part, the flying. And for me, as an instructor, that's the most rewarding thing, helping someone who thought they'd never pass, they'd never get through that written exam, finally smash through that barrier. And you can do this for your students too. And as a flight school owner, you want a training program that runs profitably, right? It isn't weather dependent and it produces, at the end of the day, safer pilots. That's what we're looking for. Let's have a look at the numbers. We paid an instructor $50 an hour for 3 days, 6 hours a day. That's $900 in instructor costs. We sold 4 seats at $900 each. That's $3,600 in revenue from one class at a 75% profit margin. We're not burning fuel, we're not burning oil, we're not wearing out an airplane, and we don't have to stress about weather. Now we run these every single month and it's an extra 40 grand a year in profit. It's pretty tidy. And you could do this too. Here's the system. 3-day intensives, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Easy for students to clear time or get clearance from the significant other or from work. Class size capped at 4. 2 groups of 2. They work together and they teach each other. Premium pricing. Either charge $500 up front and the balance on day 1, or do like I do and bundle it into your packages. Instrument rating, 10 grand. Never, ever, ever discount. And automate everything. Deposits, reminders, class handouts, practice questions, so it runs like clockwork. Once you've got this template and you've implemented this system, every class runs full every single time. And this is how you turn weather cancellations and downtime into high-margin, life-changing part of your business. If you want the exact blueprint I use, including the 2-page syllabus, the pricing model, and the templates, grab my Ground School Goldmine playbook. The link's in the description or in my bio. It's everything you need to fill your classes, boost your margins, and help your students pass with confidence. Ground School isn't an afterthought, it's your untapped profit center. You can create better pilots, run a more predictable business, and actually enjoy teaching again. Or delegate it to your CFIs, they know this stuff. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've ever been stuck by weather or had a student struggle with theory. Come on, everyone's had that. Who wrote this? It was me. Let's make Ground School a game changer for your school.